Hey, I'm Derek.
And I'm Amy. This is Payson.
We are the Cobia family, aka the Frugal RVer, and this is our bus.
Come on in.
Alright, engine, we have a 5.9 Cummins with an Allison 545 transmission. We went with a kind of a 2/3 size bus because we wanted a little more flexibility as far as maneuverability went, and so we went with the flat nose for turning radius, so we could basically go anywhere. The total length is 28 feet. We've got 1200 amp hours of battery power that is under the couch. We've got 1200 watts of solar, and then 2 inverters, 2000 watts apiece.
Nice.
So we just got our wood-burning stove. Our wood-burning stove is probably one of our favorite features of our bus. So there's a company called Tiny Wood Stoves, or dwarf stoves, and this is like their medium-sized stove. So when we crank it up, it'll heat our whole bus for hours, and it does a perfect job of heating. It's wonderful. We also have our AC unit here. It works beautifully, but it's huge. It takes up a lot of space and a lot of power. So if we're going to run this, we can run it off of our solar because we have so much solar, but we have to use it conservatively. Otherwise, we'll just drain our batteries.
Yeah, it'll drain the battery in 3 to 4 hours. So we use it just to kind of take the bite out. If we're in the southeast, we take the humidity out and then just kind of crack the windows for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So we had an RV prior to this, so we kind of knew what we didn't like about the RV. Our old RV was 41 feet, so it was massive. We were basically married to the grid. It was a 50 amp rig, and we couldn't really run it on 30 amps hardly. So whenever we built this, we wanted to build something that was fully functional off of a normal house plug. And then we also wanted to reduce the size, and we wanted to simplify everything. So we have one water inlet, one P-trap. We went with a bathtub faucet, so we could get the removable shower head, so we can use that to fill up our bathtub, and then we can also stick it out the window for outdoor showers, all using one inlet.
So Derek he says everything has to have at least 3 functions.
Everything has to have 3 functions.
So start with this.
Alright, this,
It locks in place while we drive.
locks in place while we drive, keeps everything in while we drive, and then this also flips up. And we've got little feet that kind of wedge into the corners there. So this is our dining room table.
Also our workspace.
Also a workspace. We,
that little drawer, but it doesn't come out very well.
yeah.
Little pantry here.
This is our fridge. We bought a $20 digital thermostat and rewired it. So we bought it as a deep freezer, and we can now change the temperature and make it a fridge or a freezer. We primarily use it as a fridge, but if we need something frozen, then just, hot air rises, so we could stick stuff at the bottom, set it to 32, 33, and we can get a little bit of frost on the food that's on the bottom.
And then it also gives us counter space.
Yep.
So like Derek said before, with we used the tub faucet so that we could, use it to wash dishes. We could move it over for our bathtub, and then also stick it outside for outdoor showers. Got a nice big sink so that we could also use it for baths for her if we need to do quick baths, and then also doing dishes and stuff like that. Currently, at the moment, our bathtub has some storage in it. That's what we do when we're driving places.
One of the other purposes.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll put stuff in here while we're driving, take it out when we need to shower. So we bought this tank for $90 at Tractor Supply, and we sealed the inside of it and gave ourselves a nice frugal bath.
Com-
oh, sorry.
Composting Toilet, Nature's Head. So a lot of people have, we've tens of thousands of people have walked through our bus at various tiny house festivals, and the open toilet is not for everybody. But whenever you're in a small space, you just kind of have to do things your way. And we thought that putting walls up here would just completely shut off the floor plan and make it seem a little crowded. So we use these and just kind of hang them on these hooks, and that's our bathroom doors.
So under our bed we have a little lip down here, and we have baskets for our clothes. But our bed does lift up, and we have storage in the front, and then also from the back of the bus we can get in there. Then for Payson's bed, do you want to show him your bed? We have, we built it so that underneath, stand over here with Daddy for a second, it lifts up, and we've got all of her clothes and her storage in here.
Yeah, and we just use a 2x4 to just kind of prop it up, and we can get in there.
So we have all of her clothes, and then her books and art supplies are all over there.
Let's see, what other questions do we get a lot?
What about, do you want to lift up the couch and show the batteries?
Yeah, we
It's
can. I mean, it's just
Or-
batteries. But...
Yeah, so I was just going to say that underneath, a lot of people ask if we have storage under there. We don't have to actually pull it all out, but we do, but it's our battery storage.
You can kind of stand it there. Let's see.
I think that's good.
Yeah,
That's the most amount of batteries I've seen on a bus so far.
Yeah.
it's a pretty big bank.
Yeah.
And then whenever we're driving,
Yeah, we lift it, pull this over here. We take this off, and Payson's car seat hooks in to this, and she faces forward. And because a lot of people are really curious how we ride on a bus with a 3-year-old, and it's simple. We have that bolted into the frame, and she just faces forward, and she's happy on her ride.
yeah, and that's basically it. That's our home.
And if people want to follow you on social media,
Yep, you can follow us at the Frugal RVer, basically across the board. We've got Facebook and Instagram. We also have a YouTube channel, so yeah, just Google Frugal RVer and look us up on social media, and that's where you can find us. We've also got affiliate links for the wood-burning stove, and I'm working on kind of a product list. If anybody is interested in anything that we've used in here, they can find it there as well in our featured story on Instagram.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the tour of this week's rig, and join us again next Saturday for another episode.